besides being considered world references in pop music. Michael Jackson and Madonna are media icons who have built giant empires. But the question is, which of the two, in their respective eras, led a more luxurious life? In this video, you will watch a fierce battle between Madonna and Michael Jackson. So, let's fight! Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notifications, check the option all. But you have to do that in less than 5 seconds. You got it? And if you can, write in the comments #AllAboutSubscribe. Alright, let's get started. Round 1. Extravagant spending. Considered the king and queen of pop, Michael Jackson and Madonna always liked to spend money on lavish purchases. Jackson, for example, had a reputation as a person who bought many unimaginable things. With his ranch, for example, he spent a lot of money buying decorations and statues. The entrance gate alone, for example, cost the singer $30,000. And one of his surprising purchases was the Oscar statue awarded to the winner of the 1939 Best Picture category, Gone with the Wind, paying $1.5 million at the time. Per year, it is estimated that the star spent between $30 million and $50 million per year on his lifestyle. Moreover, having a success never reached by any other artist, it was to be expected that many fans and collectors would wish to have some object that was part of Michael Jackson's daily life. That is why some of the pop star's costumes and unique items have caused a stir at auctions, selling for very high prices. To get an idea, even the mold used to make his fangs from the music video Thriller was auctioned. His famous crystal glove, for example, was sold at auction in Texas, USA, for $190,000. Her jacket used in the Thriller video, on the other hand, was sold 2 years after her death for an unbelievable $1.8 million. As for Madonna, some sources point out that the singer spends $10,000 per month buying Kabbalah water, which is blessed according to the religion she follows. When it comes to fashion, besides the usual accessories such as earrings, necklaces, and luxury watches, the singer is a fan of another more ostentatious ornament, the grills. This dental jewelry, which has already been a success among other artists, such as Katy Perry and Kim Kardashian, is personalized and can be made of gold, silver, platinum, and contain diamond stones. This ornament is really for those with money to spare, as it can cost millions of dollars. When it comes to art, the singer appreciates various works by big-name artists and has a veritable collection of paintings. For many people, buying art is an investment, since the more time goes by, the more valuable the works become. An example of this was that Madonna sold in 2013 one of her works by Fernand Léger for $7.2 million. She has in her collection today paintings like Picasso's, and also owns one of the 5 unique and rare paintings by Frida Kahlo, an artist of whom she is a fan. All in all, some sources claim that the Queen of Pop has at least $100 million worth of artwork, which could be even more. And since both singers are very ostentatious, let's consider it a draw. Round 2. Mansions. In this round, we will find out who lived in more luxurious mansions, Michael Jackson or Madonna. One of Michael's most iconic homes is nicknamed the Thriller Villa and is on a 1.7-acre lot in Las Vegas, Nevada. The Spanish Mediterranean-style residence is unique and has 24,700 square feet of interior space. The main entrance reveals a beautiful sunlit foyer with a custom wood ceiling design and a hand-painted fireplace. The main living room is quite large, features another fireplace and a beautiful central chandelier, as well as many sofas and armchairs in various settings. Perhaps the most impressive feature is the 2-story, 74-seat medieval chapel. The ceiling is hand-painted sky art complete with a glorious crown of thorn chandelier and traditional red curtains that add the perfect touch to this extraordinary room. The Michael Jackson suite is very spacious, featuring seating areas with sofas. The master bathroom in the suite is made of stone and has 3 sinks and a dressing table. The house also has a bar area, a kitchen with green tiles, and a giant backyard with several gardens. In 2016, the star's former home was put up for sale for $9.5 million. Among Michael Jackson's most famous ostentations is his former ranch called Neverland, a giant 2,700-acre estate located in Santa Barbara, California. The name of the place is a reference to Peter Pan's Neverland, which shows Michael's desire to make his childhood dream come true. And the property has indeed lived up to its name, housing a zoo, a private park, a toy railroad, 22 buildings with accommodations, including a giant main house with architecture worthy of a palace. To get an idea of the amounts, it is estimated that just to pay his employees who worked on the maintenance of the zoo and mini park, about $2.5 million a year. Another thing that draws a lot of attention to this incredible ranch is the strong presence of nature, which Michael Jackson seemed to like very much. After the pop star's death, Neverland was abandoned for years until it was sold in cash to American billionaire Ron Burkle for $22 million. But Madonna is not far behind in this dispute. It is known that during the pandemic, the Queen of Pop moved to Sintra in Portugal. The property chosen to be her new home is a historic 18th-century mansion of 16,000 square feet. Some sources speculate that she bought the property for $7.5 million. Already today, she owns one of the most spacious private residences in Manhattan. In fact, the singer combined 3 villas to create this huge Georgian architecture mansion. The residential complex has a total of 26 rooms, with an impressive 13 bedrooms. And to give you an idea of values, because it is a very expensive area, this property was bought by Madonna in 2009 for $32.5 million. After living for a while renting in Los Angeles, Madonna decided to invest in a new home in the city, in the neighborhood full of celebrities' hidden hills, such as Justin Bieber, Drake, Britney Spears, and Jennifer Lopez. The home, which belonged to the singer The Weeknd, sits on a 2.9-acre lot, with the main house having approximately 13,300 square feet of living space. Inside, the property has 7 well-appointed bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, a yoga room, a beautifully lit lead wine cellar, a cinema room, a bar area, and several comfortable and ornate living rooms where friends and family can gather. The kitchen is one of the environments that surprise us in the house, with 2 isolated countertops and a clean and modern decoration. Madonna's mansion has several leisure options for her to enjoy her rest days with her 6 children, including a beautiful basketball court, a large fitness area for the singer who loves to take care of her health, a heated enclosed pool area, fully lit by LEDs, and an outdoor area with an open pool and a fireplace to warm up in the colder days. There is also a guest house on the property to comfortably receive guests. And Madonna's new and luxurious villa was bought in 2021 for the sum of $19.3 million, but she decided to sell the house in 2022 for $25.2 million. Another property that Madonna has lived in for 10 years is a luxurious mansion located on a famous avenue in Beverly Hills, a city in California, USA. The 1-acre property has a luxurious 12,100 square foot main house that has 8 bedrooms and 14 bathrooms, plus 2 guest houses. There is even a theater room in the residence that seats up to 15 people. The decor is very clean and has many windows, providing natural light and good air circulation. In 2003, the house was bought by the artist for $12 million, and it is currently worth $35 million on the real estate market. By adding up the values of the properties, it is clear that Madonna wins this round. Round 3. Cars. When it comes to cars, who had a more luxurious garage, Madonna or Michael Jackson? She has been seen with a Jaguar XE, for example, a sports sedan that can cost around $46,000. Another car that she has posed for pictures on her Instagram is a Dodge Challenger, a beautiful sports car valued at $40,000. When she lived in London, the Queen of Pop used to drive a Mini Cooper S, which has even been mentioned in the lyrics of her song American Life. She sold her small but fast car, which just because it once belonged to the singer, was advertised for £55,000 or $75,000. The singer has also been seen a few times in a Range Rover Vogue, a versatile SUV ideal for everyday use. And to give you an idea of the price, a new model of this vehicle can cost around $90,000. One of the most luxurious cars she currently drives in Hollywood is a Maybach 62S, one of the rarest and most exclusive vehicles, with a V12 engine that was customized by the singer. And some American websites claim that this model of Madonna's costs around $1 million. Michael Jackson is known to have a fleet of vehicles, and some sources point out that it was stored in 5 large warehouses. One of the singer's most iconic cars is his 1990 Rolls-Royce Silver Spur 2 limousine, a model that can be found at auctions for $50,000. He also had a 1999 Rolls-Royce Silver Seraph, a classic and sophisticated vehicle, which inside was adorned with 24-karat gold and crystals. Michael Jackson also owned a 1985 Mercedes-Benz 500, a vehicle which after his death was auctioned off to one of his fans in 2009 for $108,000. Already in 1979, he acquired a Rolls-Royce Silver Seraph, a historic automobile that was customized and used by Michael on special occasions. This is one of the singer's most expensive cars, valued at around $200,000. On another occasion, during a commercial, the star drove a 1987 Ferrari Testarossa, a specific car that was offered for sale for $800,000. The King of Pop's garage has also been seen: a 1998 Lincoln Town Car, a 1954 Cadillac Fleetwood, a 2001 Harley-Davidson police motorcycle, a 1988 GMC Jimmy, among many others. Since Michael Jackson owned a giant fleet that is hard to be counted, he wins this round. Round 4. Jet. Singers as famous as Madonna and Jackson need great airplanes to go on their tours. Although it is not confirmed, some sources speculate that Michael Jackson owned a Boeing 707-138 airplane, which had its interior layout all modified to suit his needs. It is a very rare aircraft, with only a few units manufactured. At the time Jackson used this aircraft for his tours, it is estimated that it was worth around $12 million. Meanwhile, it seems that Madonna prefers to charter flights only. So point to Michael. Round 5. Rental properties. Despite having the money to buy any property, the singers have also rented houses to live in. During the pandemic, Madonna rented a beautiful mansion built in the early 1940s of 15,000 square feet in Beverly Hills on a nearly 1.5-acre lot. The architectural landscape features a vast wooded backyard surrounding lush gardens, stone walkways, and beautiful views. The front door opens to the hallway, which leads into a cozy living room with a grand piano and ceilings with visible wood structures providing a rustic design. The spacious main house offers 2 master suites and 3 family rooms, as well as 3 washrooms and 7 bathrooms. For entertainment, the property offers a movie theater with a big screen, a vintage 2-lane bowling alley, a full game room, a lighted tennis court, and a golf driving range. For fun on warmer days, there is a swimming pool and a spa at the residents' disposal. Also outside, there is an elegant and imposing dining area with its stone patio and impressive Roman-inspired columns, creating a paradise-like atmosphere reminiscent of a luxury hotel. In addition, there is a guest house with 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms to accommodate guests in comfort. It is known that other celebrities have also rented this house, such as Paul McCartney and Mariah Carey. And to live in this place, Madonna paid about $120,000 per month. The mansion where the King of Pop died is a 17,100 square foot rental property located in the Holmby Hills neighborhood of Los Angeles. Surrounded by a lot of greenery, which guaranteed the singer's privacy, the exquisite classical architecture house was rented for no less than $100,000 per month, but some sources claim that Michael Jackson was thinking about buying it. And after being available for buyers for a few years, it was finally sold in 2012 for $18 million. Michael Jackson also once lived in a luxurious apartment in New York City, in the Trump Tower on Manhattan's famous and expensive Fifth Avenue. With a breathtaking view of Central Park, the apartment was his home after he secretly married Lisa Marie Presley. The 4-bedroom property, which already has exquisite modern architecture, has been renovated to Michael's taste. The building, which belongs to the tycoon Donald Trump, was rented in the 1990s for 10 months to the singer for $110,000 per month. And it seems that the place is in great demand by other stars, such as soccer player Cristiano Ronaldo, who bought an apartment on the 23rd floor for $18.5 million. Because Michael has spent more money on rental housing, he wins this round. Round 6. Business. Besides making money as singers, Madonna and Michael Jackson made money in other ways. According to Forbes magazine, one of Michael's biggest investments was not his own music. That's because he bought, in 1985, a large catalog of copyrights from other major artists, including 250 Beatles songs. At the time, he paid $47.5 million, and 10 years later he sold half of these rights to a company for $115 million. Not to mention the income that this venture gave every year, as the catalog of songs only grew. In 2016, after the singer's death, Jackson's estate sold half of that music portfolio for $750 million. Another source of income for the singer was with commercials for brands such as Suzuki motorcycles and Pepsi drinks. In 1992, Madonna founded her own entertainment company, Maverick, which consists of a record label, film production company, book publishing company, television production company, and more. Until in 2004, the giant Warner bought Maverick shares. Alongside her manager, in 2010, the pop queen also founded the hard candy fitness gym chain, which has established itself in 7 different cities. A year later, Madonna created Truth or Dare by Madonna, a fashion and perfume company that stood out in sales with the singer's fragrances. Along with other great singers, such as Nicki Minaj, the artist is one of the founders of the streaming platform Tidal, which competes with Spotify and Apple Music. As a major media figure, Madonna has also made a lot of money starring in advertising campaigns for major brands such as Pepsi Drinks, H&M Fashion, Mitsubishi and BMW dealerships, among many others. Since Madonna has more sources of income, she wins this round. Round 7. Fortune. In this round, we will finally find out which of the two achieved a greater fortune in life. Would it be Madonna or Michael Jackson? Throughout her career, Madonna has sold more than 335 million pieces of music worldwide, becoming one of the female artists who has sold the most physical albums. If with each sale the singer earned $1, you can imagine how much she has earned with her albums alone. On YouTube, the singer's numbers are amazing, having more than 5 billion views in all her channel history, which may have generated a nice income with AdSense and also with brand advertisement. On Spotify, the artist reaches more than 22.6 million listeners per month, which represents a monthly income of more than $90,000 without much effort. With ticket sales for her concerts, the singer is the woman who has made the most money. In Sticky and Sweet, in 2008 and 2009, Madonna performed 85 shows and gathered 5.5 million fans, making more than $400 million at the time. According to renowned newspapers and magazines, Madonna has already made more than $1.4 billion with all her concerts. Not counting the money the artist has made from the movies she has directed and acted in, the 1993 production Body of Evidence made Madonna $2.5 million plus a percentage of the box office. In fact, the singer is considered to be one of the richest women in the United States who have built empires on their own. And in 2022, it was estimated by Forbes that Madonna has a net worth, after paying her taxes, of $575 million. But other sources speculate that her fortune is even higher, as high as $850 million. With his breathtaking performance and timbre, Michael Jackson was an idol of global reach. It's no wonder that his History World Tour, in 1996, gathered 4.5 million fans, performing in 35 countries and 5 continents and earning $165 million. With his album sales, Michael Jackson entered the record books for having the world's best-selling Thriller album, with 121 million copies. According to Forbes, before his death, the artist had already made billions of dollars, adjusting for inflation. However, with so many expenses and exorbitant spending from a life full of luxuries, he ended up leaving debt. But since Michael's legacy is gigantic, to this day his music is remembered, played, and sold. And all this money collected after his death is managed by a team that owns the rights to the singer. Thus, the singer's accounts could easily be recovered. One way in which this is done is digitally. Only on the streaming platform Spotify, for example, the king of pop reaches more than 34 million plays in a month, reaching an approximate income of $136,000. On YouTube, Michael Jackson has more than 27 million subscribers and receives more than 150 million monthly views. In all, The curator of Michael Jackson's estate has made $2.1 billion since his death in 2009 from the singer's music rights, as well as from re-releases and concerts in his honor. In total, it is estimated that the King of Pop has earned, from his lifetime to the present day, $4.1 billion, taking into account that Michael Jackson, while alive, made more money than Madonna has ever made to date. He wins this round. However, since in this video, we are evaluating who had the most luxurious life, let's go to the sum of the points. At the end of the battle, we had 3 points for Madonna and 5 points for Michael Jackson, so he is the champion. But if you believe that there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel Dios to satisfy your curiosity.